Coach, MRI this morning for Isaac. How'd that go? Any results yet? And
Well, I'm not acknowledging that maybe that exists, but I'll just characterize him as day-to-day at this point.
Well, another training camp is in the bag. What's not in the bag is several statuses and starting positions across the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Justin LeBar here alongside Steeler reporters for the Pittsburgh Tribune-Review, Allen Robinson, Mark Caboli, and Mike Tomlin never ceases to give us some comedy and some quotes, being rather vague. And gentlemen, let's just kind of grade camp as it's about over. We're going into the second preseason game. How do you grade the chaos that is the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I would grade it an I for incomplete. You don't have any idea, right? This is probably, I've got a story running tomorrow. This is probably the most unsettled training camp in my mind, maybe since back in 1974, because you have so many undecided positions with the season getting close. It's only 3 weeks away now, you got to remember. You're unsettled on the offensive line, you're unsettled at cornerback, you're unsettled at running back especially, even though Jonathan Dwyer came back to practice today. I don't remember ever seeing so many key positions that you don't really know who's going to be there. Like James Harrison. I mean, do they want him chasing around Peyton Manning on September 9th? I kind of think so, but you don't have any idea. And talking to Keith Butler today, the linebackers coach, they don't have any idea what he's going to be like when he does come back, even if he can't come back early in the season. He hasn't had a spring. He hasn't had a training camp. A lot of questions.
A lot of questions to be answered. Mark Caboli, you've watched this team for quite a while as well. Where do you stand with the Steelers?
I'm about right what Alan's saying here. I mean, there's not really much we know. But the good thing about all of these positions is it's not really dire need right now. You know what I'm saying? It's James Harrison has a knee. He'll be back within a couple weeks. Mike Adams is already back. Of course, Mike Wallace is expected to be coming in soon. So these aren't grave injuries that are going to really hurt him for a year. Like James Harrison, he could be back within a couple weeks. I don't see that being too big of a problem unless it does start to linger into the season. So what we've learned out here today, out here during this camp, learned that Todd Haley's offense is going to be throwing the ball maybe a little bit more than we expected to throw a ball, and maybe there's going to be no such thing as a fullback, which was kind of shocking to us. Other than that, like Alan said, I mean, 3 weeks is a long time, but we really didn't get a lot of answers in those 3 weeks.
It's been an interesting 3 weeks for sure, and we got plenty more of the preseason and the regular season to go. Of course, you can follow Mark Caboli and Allen Robinson on Twitter all season long. Of course, read them in your Pittsburgh Tribune-Review. Pick it up at newsstands or, of course, triblive.com. Going to say goodbye to St. Vincent's College.
Or you can bring it to your door if you like.
We're going to say goodbye here to the campus, head back to Southside for what's going to be an interesting 2012 Steelers season. Allen Robinson, Mark Caboli, Justin LeBar.